Zion, what does this mean to you to get the start at the home opener this year? How special is this for you?
It's most definitely special. Playing football all my life, college football always been a dream. And, to just be here my first year and to just, see it all like happen and it happened so fast, it's just been a blessing, and I'm just really thankful for everything that's been, given to me and the things that I've earned as well. Being on the field this young is one of those things that I've earned. I worked real hard for.
Roger Cleveland, go ahead.
Zion, Coach said that uncharacteristically, he saw you very despondent and upset after the first game. What was it that you were upset with yourself about, and how much better do you know you can be in the second game?
Yeah, I definitely was upset after the first game. Certain things didn't go our way, and I definitely could have played way better, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know all the mistakes that I made, the things, the situation, it doesn't really matter to me. If I get on the field as a quarterback, I have to do my job. My job is to win football games, and, unfortunately we didn't do that. So, there's always a problem with that.
Joe?
Thanks, Phil. Zion, for the fans who might not know you, how would you describe yourself as a quarterback?
As a quarterback, I'm very decisive. I got great feet, so I can use my feet to extend plays. I have I would say I have a strong arm. I can throw all over the field. I can get the ball wherever I need to, and as well as decision making. And my decisions, like once I'm comfortable, with the offense, which I am now, I can just play freely, and not play timid. Just know my job and know my role.
Joe Arruda?
Zion, I'm interested in your mindset when you see Taekwon go down. Were you expecting to get in that game at all? And what was that feeling like, obviously, as a true freshman, being thrown into the fire for your first game?
Yeah, all week, coaches always telling me, be ready, anything can happen. This is a game of football, and playing for so long, I know things like this can happen. And when I saw him go down, Taekwon, that's my big brother. So, it was hurtful. Like it hurt it at first, because I had a knee injury as well. And as soon as he went down, he grabbed his knee, and I instantly knew like there's a chance he might not be coming in. So, right at that moment, I just gathered all my thoughts, and just did what I had to do. It's my first college game, so just regrouping, taking a deep breath, taking that first snap on the field.
Christine, go ahead.
The coaches have always described you as a leader, as a winner. I've heard that a lot. How do you think that those characteristics are going to help you kind of ingrain yourself in the offense?
So our offense, our coaches, they put a lot, on the quarterback position. And a quarterback has to be a great leader. In order for a football team to be great, they have to have a great leader at quarterback. And me personally, I know how to gather people, gather players, just make them all want to do their job, and not come at guys a certain way, just connect with guys and, just show them that, we all in this together, we're trying to win. I came here to, we all want to achieve the same goal. We all came here. We all chose to come here, so when choosing to come here, we knew what we had to do. We knew this was going to be a hard battle, getting this program back to where it needs to be.
Back to Eric Dobras.
You played in one of the best high school football programs in the country. How does that help you? I know it's high school, but you played in a lot of tough games. How does that prepare you for this next level?
St. Thomas has definitely prepared me very, very much for this next level. And all of the things in college, like meetings, the practices, scout periods in practice, having that much depth, all those things we had at St. Thomas, I'm very fortunate to, have played there for so long and done the things that I did there. All the great coaches that coached me up over there. Coach Harry, he does a great job. How he runs the program, and it's a lot of great history there. We do the right thing, we did the right thing when I was there. You know, it's all the fundamentals. They just transfer right over into college football. You know, college football, all it takes is hard work and dedication. You know, commitment and just committing to the program and doing what we have to do. Everyone can just feel like once everybody knows their role and knows what they have to do, you know, everything's easier. You know, everybody can just do their job, focus on themselves, and you know, we can all hold each other accountable.
Gavin, go ahead.
Son, how much do you think will help you you're starting off game week as a starter, knowing you're going to play on Saturday, you know, where last week you weren't sure. How much will that help you this week?
That will help a lot, you know, especially with practice and reps. Last week, I wasn't really taking a lot of reps. You know, Taekwon was taking a lot of reps, so I was just taking a lot of mental reps, you know, and now in practice I get to rep, you know, a lot of the plays that we're gonna run in the game. You know, it's just getting comfortable with my reads, knowing where my outlets are, knowing when things break down, where can I go with the ball. You know, just knowing those things, it will help a lot. You know, just being on the same page as my coach as far as game plan and how we want to attack a defense will help us a lot.
Does anybody have a repeat question? I don't know. The hands are still up. Just go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Zion, what was tougher, going into your first college football game or going into your first college class?
I actually say my college class. I actually couldn't even find it, and it was a large class. You know, first time in the class for like 300 people. You know, so it was kind of crazy.
What was the class?
My first class was sociology, actually.
Thank you.
Joe Aruda?
Zion, how has it been working with Coach Charlton, and how has he helped you feel comfortable in the offense?
Working with Coach Charlton has been great. You know, Coach Charlton is what you look for in a coach. You know, he's responsive. You know, everything we do, everything we ask him, he has an answer to it. You know, he always wants to give us reasoning behind things that he shows us. You know, he gives us explanation after explanation for everything. So all our questions none of our questions won't ever go unanswered. You know, he always gives us, like, in our offense, we always have escape routes and escape hatches, like places to go with the ball when things break down. And, you know, just Coach Charlton, him being back there, you know, in practices, just showing us, like, you know, when you make a mistake, he's right there to tell you, you know, what you should have done. And that helps a lot. And as far as off the field, Coach Charlton, he's great. You know, I love, you know, having one-on-one meetings with Coach Charlton because, you know, as well as being a great coach, you know, he's a great person to talk to, you know, and just getting along with Coach Charlton and just learning, you know, his brain, like picking his brain. You know, he's real smart, and I just want to, you know everything he knows. So.
Zion, there's a lot being thrown at you right now with, you know, starting college up and everything. How do you keep from being overwhelmed?
I say I as a person, me, honestly, I never found myself overwhelmed. You know, I'm a big believer in God. So, you know, I always pray for everything, you know, pray over everything, and just always believe. You know, I don't really have doubts in my head. I know what I'm capable of. I can do anything I put my mind to. So just having that mindset and just being strong, confident, you know, walking into everything with confidence, just knowing that, you know, the only person that can stop me is me.
So what would you attribute your struggles to in the first game? Because you looked really solid throughout training camp. If it wasn't nerves in the first game, why do you think you struggled a little?
I'd say honestly, just mentally, I was prepared for the first game, but physically, honestly, I wasn't as prepared as I would be for this next game. And, you know, just knowing, like, you know, when you know you're going to play, you know, that feeling is different. You know, it's definitely different. Like, and, you know, I at St. Thomas, you know, I always played, you know, I started for a long time. So going into the first game last week, it was kind of different, you know, not knowing that I'm not going to be the first guy going out there, but still, you know, just mentally checking in and just knowing like I said, anything can happen. I can get in. but physically, like things like hydrating, just throughout the week, taking care of my body. I could have did a lot of different things in that category.
Anybody?
Zion, will you,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm sorry, Phil. Zion, will you have a lot of people coming up from Florida to watch this?
Oh yeah, I definitely have a lot of people coming up for this next game, and my family, they try to make it to all the games. My mom, and my aunt actually made it to see my first college game. That was seeing my mom after the game. That was a very special moment. She's really proud of me and what I've achieved so far.